Good morning. I'm so fucking tired. You don't even know. Well, the thing is, even though the Switch is quote unquote portable, it's still quite a large item. Not to mention, I'm sure it'll be fairly expensive in regards to the pricing compared to a 3DS. So the likelihood of people wanting to bring their Switch around versus like a 3DS is probably not super likely. Um, but hard to say. Even if it does, like, it's fine if it is an actual system that will um, essentially be a replacement for the 3DS and Wii U. So, but at this point, I mean, the new Pokemon's gonna come out on the new 3DS. So, yeah, it's gonna be some time if it does actually replace it, but we'll see. Rip Sharpie. You get Oreos, or hurry up, man. I'm about to get going. Well, I'm gonna show the video again, and I'm gonna kind of like um alright, so I'm gonna show off the video again here. I'm gonna kind of like pick pieces of it apart and things I kind of noticed about it that look cool or are noteworthy, I guess. Yeah, so there's a few things I'll go over. Hold on, give me a minute here. Let me get my bearings together. I don't know. I've been exhausted all day. I got up at like 5. I had like 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't sleep, and I'm supposed to do midterm today, but I don't know. I kind of slept through everything, so I can still do it tomorrow. So it's not a big deal. Um. Oh fuck me. I'm so tired. Alright, almost ready here. Someone said there was specs, but I don't. I didn't see anything that was quote unquote proven. I had a few good pictures. They're all on fucking, let's say Reddit. It's all on Twitter. It might be on Reddit too. I don't know. Um, all right, so we got partners. That's one thing I wanted to do. Um, yeah, there's a controller. God damn it! I have too many fucking tabs open. God damn it. Alright, well, let's just watch the video real quick and then we'll move on from there. Ugh, fucking thing. I'll get out of the way here too, so you can see. Anyways, so here's the first look. Roof, roof. I think it's a little low here. So you got like this weird controller-esque thing. The screen looks pretty nice, actually. Uses cartridges. It's got a headphone jack, unlike the iPhone 7. It's got Skyrim. That's new. It's got an actual controller, which is nice. Are you too late? No, I just started. We got Mario Kart. Nintendo Esports, slow! Of course, it's a whole Korean team.
Nintendo Switch.
Alright, well that's that. Good old Nintendo Switch. But yeah, that's something for sure. So a few things. I don't know if someone has the stats. I don't know if it has the specs officially out yet. I saw a few things that were interesting, but I don't know. Excuse me. Give me one moment. What is this? So it has a. Oh, hold on. All right, let's get started here. Come on. One second. Let's go back to full screen here. Okay. What the fuck? What kind of file is this? Apparently it's just a file. Okay. But no. Alright, hold on. We're almost ready here. Yeah, so we got cartridges. It looks cool, I guess. Nice to know. Kind of keep it simple. I don't like, discs and things. If you want something portable, you want something that is portable. um, yeah, it definitely is a lot cheaper to do flash size now, like in regards to pretty large games. Um, on a smaller scale, so that's always good, and it's cheap, as you said. So that's important. Will games still cost $60? Of course they will. That's not the price point is not going to change because of new system. Is it going to be more? I doubt it. I don't think the systems are new enough or whatever that they're going to cost more. I think there's really, at this point, there's no reason to make games cost more because of the fact that there's so many, like, complementary things that people can add into games that the game itself will essentially have more value just from DLC and other shit alone. Like, why charge $60 for a game when they're gonna give you 120 in DLC? Like, or more for a game or less for a game, So there's no point to change that price point, in my opinion, because it just is pointless. It's only gonna fuck people over if they charge too low or too high. So, yeah, man, Storm Peaks trying to get that stupid proto drink. Never lucky. I was camping it earlier, and I just got too tired when it was supposed to spawn again. Fucker never spawns. Alright, let's take a look at some things here. I know you can, like, import images now. I don't know how to do that, though. Yeah, but, I mean, it's all luck-based, dude. That's pretty much what it comes down to. If you're camping at a spot, you have a 1 in 4 chance to have it spawn on you, which 25% is not bad. And then you have another, like, 1 in 7th chance of it actually spawning. Which, I don't know. I've killed Viragosa a few times, but the fucker won't spawn. I've seen, like, 13 Viragosas. So 14%. I don't know how to do the math on that one. The probability bullshit. Let me see. Where is this image? I have way too much stuff on my desktop at this point. I don't even know where it is. It's like on like another dimension of some kind. Um, me 1 second here. Downloads. Okay, so let's take a look at the controller. Official GS 4 months in a row. Thank you so much, dude. Okay, it could be a little bit lower. So here's the controller. It looks okay. I can't even see what you have here. You have like a standard kind of S controller. Well, here's the Pro controller. This is not the standard controller. So the standard controller is, I don't know how to feel about it. I think they're too small. So I'll go back into the video, I think, a little bit. That's some things I saw. But you have your, it's just a kind of just a Pro controller of any Wii thing. There's a few buttons at the top there, which I'm not really sure what those are for. I assume there's like a start and select. It's too small for me to actually see, even zoomed in. So, seems cool, I guess. Seems good. Seems good. It's nice that they have another controller because honestly, the controller comes with it. Like I said, like they have. It does look like a prototype, but it might be. I don't know if this is the final thing or not. You have to remember. I mean, they just showed a preview today. Why them with the analog sticks? I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have a controller nearby that I can compare. It's like the GameCube controller almost, where they have like the C-stick analog at the bottom left, right? Which I think is fine. It's an odd design, but I think it's fine. A Dreamcast is similar. It's got a D-pad. Yeah, it's hard to say how much it'll be. I don't know what I don't know if they actually have specs on it yet. The screen looks quite nice. I want to say that's an OLED, but I don't know. Being OLED will make it a bit more expensive. OLED is organic LEDs, or light emitting diodes. The OLEDs are often used in more recent phones, and there's TVs of them now as well. But essentially, the color depth on OLEDs are fucking insane. Like, you compare a normal LED to an OLED, like, it's fucking crazy. So, like, the contrast is insane on the organic LEDs. So, but we only got like a glimpse of the screen, so it's hard to say whether it's that or not. I think they said NVIDIA Integra processor or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to say because I saw specs on it earlier, but I haven't seen anything. The orange. It would be cool if they had different colors. I think that would be an interesting and cool way to personalize your system, especially if it is going to be a portable one. You know, it's something you can show off. I think that's why the Wii U and the Wii and a lot of other systems, it's like, well, there's no point in making too many special editions of like the consoles because it's not like you can show them off, you know? Like, yeah, someone comes over, but half the time you're not even looking at the system. It's like it's buried under everything else, you know? So, right audio channel? I don't know, mate. That sounds like a personal problem. I don't know why I would be only doing right. All my things seem plugged in. My understanding. Unless I'm just talking into it weird, I don't know. Zelda would be pretty cool. The problem is last time they did that, they came out with the Zelda edition Wii U, but it was much later. But I guess the difference is with this one, we know that there's gonna be a Zelda coming out on the Wii U, or the new Wii, whatever this thing's called, the Switch U NX to the fourth power. But yeah, so anyways, not much else to say about the controller. I said this does kind of look prototypey, as you said. Um, it's kind of weird. It looks like it has some kind of grips, but again, it looks better than the original controllers that come with it, so that's fine. Let's see what else can we take a look at here. We have. Let's take a look at the actual system itself. Um, so it looks pretty sleek. We can assume that this is the we can assume that the fucking docking station's gonna have HDMI, which is pretty nice, so I can then stream it with no problem, so I don't have to get any modifications. That's convenient for me. Um, like I said, the screen looks really nice. I don't know much about it. We don't know what is on there besides I assume the docking port and um, fuck, the headphone jack. The headphone jack is nice. There was a headphone jack on the Wii U pad. This looks a lot better than the Wii U pad again, though. But this is also the entire system, unlike the Wii U pad was just a kind of fuck, I can't think of the word. But it was like, it was essentially an accessory, a peripheral device. There we go. So, well, that's the thing too, Sharpie, is that again, it is probably gonna be more expensive. So I don't know how inclined people are gonna want to take it around all over the place. But it's the same as like if you were carrying around a laptop or something. So it's hard to say. Um, oh, it has two USBs and I think it has 3.0. Okay. What does that do for it though? So I guess you could plug in some USB ports for memory storage. Hopefully there'll be some kind of external, or yeah, some additional in storage because I don't know how much storage will be on here. Hopefully at least 500 gigs. That being so small of a device, it might be solid state, but that would be, I don't know. Obviously, that would affect their price quite heavily, but it would be really nice if they did. Um, I don't know. I said 32 gig. So even if it was like 32 gig solid state, that'd be fine. But yeah, hopefully it'll have some kind of like SD card. Well, yeah, it wouldn't really be fine. But it would be okay if I can put an SD card in there for like 256 gigs and hopefully live off of that. Assuming that the cartridge will take care of a lot of the storage itself with any luck, but I don't know. Um, GameCube gimmick? Not that I know of. I mean, they had a few accessories like the Game Boy Player, and I know they had like I think there's this third party, but there was like a little TV screen thing, but um, no, there's no real gimmick to it that I know of. Like they had the bongo drums and some other stupid shit, but a unique controller. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't insanely crazy. It was a nice new approach, I guess. A kind of overall improvement to the N64 controller, even though the controllers were apparently made of fucking paper and broke all the time. So, GBA cable, yeah, that was kind of cool. So I guess you can slide the things. I'm hoping it's pretty good on that because it's gonna be really annoying when you're playing like the game in your hands, and then it's like, oh, I'm playing and it's like, fucking slides out. Like, God damn it, you know. So hopefully that stays in there pretty sturdily, or there's a lock system or something would be good. But I guess these can be separated into two separate controllers, which they already seem small enough as it is. Um, you have, I guess you have a C buttons on your left, and then you have X, Y, B, blah, blah, blah on your right. I guess one has a home button. I don't know what the fuck that bottom left button is on the the dog face. Yeah, the sound that clicks, but I mean that's obviously very exaggerated, but hopefully that's it fucking clicks in there like a motherfucker. Um, uh, but yeah, so it seems interesting. Uh, but yeah, having two separate controllers that's cool because that makes it so you have Might be power. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, I thought you could pretty much just do power through the home, but maybe. What the hell's going on here? I'm not really sure. Well, anyways, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think that yeah, it looks like there are shoulder buttons. So you have an L and R, you have plus or minus or whatever. Home button. You got analog stick. You have your standard X Y B whatever. So it should be interesting. Wii U pad. Where is my big hunk of plastic here? Taking a look at this. I guess that's kind of weird though with this controller versus the Pro controller. Is that I guess you have the C buttons, which you like click in versus a D pad. So I don't know if that'll be awkward for certain games. I guess nowadays the D pads are always used as like kind of a um, more of buttons than they are actually for directions anyway. So I guess that's not a big deal. Um, well, I'm sure the triggers might be a little bit weird on like the L and R might be weird when they're separate controllers. Yeah, as someone who has fairly large hands, this will be a bit awkward as well. So I'll probably be inclined to buy the Pro controller. Well, I don't think it might be a long term replacement for the 3DS, but at the same time, I don't think it will. Just on the base of the portability, it's portable, but it's not like as portable as you might like it to be. We don't know what the battery life is going to be on here either. It might be shit. I'm guessing it probably will be, honestly, because of the fact that there's so much stuff going on, and then you're playing a game on top of that, like on a pretty high end thing. Like hopefully it won't be, hopefully it won't go to turns of the Note 7, but I don't know. So it's kind of neat controller. I guess the standard controller will get you by until you get a Pro controller. Um, I do and don't like. I like. It's kind of cool that you can use this at two players. So it makes it so you have two portability things immediately. But original Game Boy 10 hours. I don't think the Game Boy lasts 10 hours on fucking four AA batteries. Sorry, six was the Genesis. Whatever it's called, the Game Gear. That thing was a fucking destroyer of batteries. Your parents hated that fucking thing, cause like, I just bought you batteries, son. Where the fuck are you out of them again? Well, yes and no, Stain. You can make the problem is batteries are even in this day and age are still limited. um, like, um, let's see. I think the Edge 7 Edge has a 3600 mHa, which I forgot what that really means. Something per hour. Six double A's. Yeah, that was a fucking monster. I remember that one of the things we used to have like a laser tag thing, and that took like 12. It was awful. I actually think it took like D batteries. It took a bunch of different batteries. It was awful too. It's like wow, we get to play laser tag, which worked pretty good. It was cool, but like holy fuck, used so many batteries. Anyways, battery life, I don't know. It's hard to say. Again, like battery life on a lot of devices, they last you probably most of the day, right? For like most mobile devices. Like let's say if you actually, comparing this to a tablet, which essentially exactly what it is, with some, hardware adaptations. Um, I mean, I don't really have a tablet, so I can't really speak for it. But I'd say, of a phablet, as they say, the phone tablets, you can probably make it through the day if you're not really using it all that much, right? If you're using it to play games and other shit, that's gonna take like, you know, what your 24-hour battery life was. You could knock a few hours off of there, um, of your overall. Like it's you might have had originally you were estimated to have 24 hours. Now it's like down to 16 or 10. So um, I don't know. I'm not really super concerned about the portability factor. Again, if this was something I was bringing around to airport or whatever, like the guy in the video did, like I'd expect to probably get 3 to 4 hours out of it, personally, if even that. So I mean, like a laptop, like a gaming laptop, you get like fucking 2 hours out of that if you're lucky half the time. But I guess again, this thing is more dedicated towards gaming versus many other devices that are not. PAX East tickets, I don't know. I have a lot of shit going on right now. And by a lot of shit, I mean I just booked my flight and hotel to go to California to Hootie's wedding. So, me spending money on PAX, even though it's quite a long time down the road, I don't know if I want to make the investment quite yet. So, um, I don't, do I like color PS4? I really wanted that Metal Gear Solid one, but I never managed to, I guess, raise the funds or really settle with it. I probably could have got maybe a little bit more, but um, I don't know. Let's have some music, I guess, while I'm talking here. Let's see. We weather channel music. Okay, I like the weather music. Is it music? It's very low. I will. It's my first time on an airplane, so it's gonna be a bit nerve-wracking here or there. I'm not really even like nervous about going on the plane as so much as the process of getting on the plane. It's like, you know, and getting off the plane and switching planes and keeping track of my luggage and all that fun shit. So but yeah, I think I've talked enough about the design. There's not really much to say. Again, I don't know if they have specs yet. I don't know if anyone in the chat is confirmed whether the specs are there or not. Um, Also, good news, as I mentioned on Twitter, I think my internet stabilized again. I talked to people on Comcast. They gave me a phone call this morning. They're like, steal my socks. Yeah, I actually need to buy more socks. That reminds me, EZD. My socks have, like, deteriorated into oblivion. Tegra 2. Okay, so there's more of rumors. There's nothing confirmed. So that's why I'm not really even going into it too much, so... I don't even really know what Tegra 2 means in that regards. Um... Yeah, so I'm not gonna go into that because, again, there's nothing really 100% sure there, so... Really, Link, that's interesting. I have Daniel show up for my appointments. Okay, NVIDIA blog. Okay, they say that there's a good... Put the Tegra 2, but it doesn't really say much else. Should be good, should be good. It looks good. I am hopeful for it. I think the hardware in this one's actually gonna be good for once. Oh, that was another thing. It's fucking region lock free. Holy fucking shit, chat. Like, is this for real? Like, I'm not dreaming, right? No fucking region lock on the motherfucking Nintendo X Switcherino. So, that's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know if it's confirmed, but from everything I've seen, like, I've heard a lot of rumors that were pretty much confirming that. But, that's gonna be huge. That is nice. Even if you don't import games very often, like, everyone else has region free. Like, Sony, I love about them is that it's region free. So there's, like, a few Weeb games I get here or there that I can't get elsewhere, or just general games I can't get through X, Y, or Z. And it's like, bam. So that's really nice. Let's move on to our partners and what we can kind of speculate with them. Alright, so here's a list of general partners, I guess. 505, I don't know what that is. Activision. So Activision, I guess that maybe Call of Duty will come on to the thing. What the fuck is this? This red one, I don't know. Maybe make it bigger. Arc Systems Works. Never heard of that one. Atlas, that's nice. I mean, Atlas, I think they already make a decent amount of games on the Nintendo, so nothing new there. Bamco, that's kind of interesting. I don't know what all Bamco makes for Nintendo already, but they don't make any Tales games, that's for sure. I don't know if like Xenoverse or any of those other games on there. No idea, but that might be interesting. Like, Bamco is very Sony-oriented, though, when it comes to Tales games, especially, at least, so... did Smash. Well, I don't know if Bamco did Smash directly as so much as the guy helped with it, somewhat. I don't know. But, yeah, that's kind of neat. We got Bethesda. That is huge. That is pretty big. So Bethesda, we already saw the Skyrim preview. That's pretty sick. It was only 5 minutes. Right, we'll go to the daytime weather here. Yeah, FromSoft is also pretty huge. We'll get to that. But Bethesda having Skyrim on there, that's gonna be pretty sick. You know, it'll be fun to play Skyrim mobilely. Might actually make me want to play Skyrim more. Capcom, no one cares. Dead Company, along with Konami. You can just like X both of these off, like any caring. I guess maybe Street Fighter or something, who knows. But, Codemasters, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember. EA Sports. It's in the game, no one cares about EA either. EA. At least EA's not dead, but I don't know, maybe... What does EA make? Do they make Mass Effect? I don't know. Or maybe that's Origin or something. I don't fucking know. I forgot who makes Mass Effect. I don't get crucified for this, but whatever. Sports. Yeah. Battlefields. Okay. FromSoft. Dark Souls on my Nintendo systems. More likely than you think. I don't know. What is FromSoft? I mean, they pretty much only make Dark Souls games, from my knowledge. I don't know if they make anything else. So that'll be interesting. Frozen Byte sounds familiar. Alright, later, Dark. Have a good one, man. Game Trust. Grasshopper manufacturers, I'm not sure. Gung Ho. Gung Ho, I don't know what they've done some cool stuff. I don't remember what they've been working on lately. I know that they did like some Dragon and Puzzle game that was pretty big. Armored Core. Okay. Gung Ho did Puzzles and Dragon, but I know they made Ragnarok Online, I think? And then they also did Jade Cocoon and some other cool RPG-esque games, so maybe we'll see a nice RPG from Gung Ho, we'll see. I remember there's that one RPG, I don't remember who made it. It was like the same people who made like the Layton games or some shit. That, Fantasy Life, that was a great game. Oh, that was made by Level 5, which I think is on here too somewhere. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's right there, Level 5. Cool. So Level 5 is on there. We got Hamster, X Hamster Duck. Okay, yeah, we got some porn games coming in. Initi creates. That looks familiar. I don't remember what they do. KT. So KT, what can we expect from KT? Way over here. Go away here. Maybe Ninja Gaiden? I don't know. Ninja Gaiden kind of... They had Ninja Gaiden 3, it was just kind of shitty. And then they like fixed it, but it was still kind of like eh. And then they had that like spin-off Ninja Gaiden game, which I don't think I've heard or seen anyone play it. It just looked like complete shit. But I might visit it one of these days just for the sake of Gunvolt Mighty Number 9. Oh. Gunvolt I heard was good, but it looked okay. They do, Warriors, well, I don't know which Warriors. I know they have some, like, other Weeb games. I think, what was that game coming out to the PS4? That's still only gonna be PS4. I think Neo, I think, is KT, but they're not gonna bring that to the, this system, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's PS4 exclusive. Konami, just X that mark off, because fuck Konami. Level 5 has said that one game was pretty cool. I don't know what else they make besides the, I guess maybe the waiting games or whatever. Maybe later on. We'll see. I don't know. Marvelous. I don't know what Marvelous does. Maximum Games, not really familiar. Japanese software, that's cool, I guess. Parody bit, never heard of it. Platinum, that's nice. Berserk Warriors, okay. They have a bunch of like random Japanese games. They're pretty good from my understanding for KT, so I really enjoyed Neo. Honestly, as much as I would like another Ninja Gaiden game, I'm actually more than happy with having Neo. Okay, what else? So Platinum, Bayonetta 3, Revengeance 2, I don't know, Devil May Cry 5. One can only hope. Metal Gear Rising 2 won't ever happen. I don't know, man. They implied it kind of would with the ending. But we'll see, we'll see. Honestly, I think, like, right now, Konami would be much better off making a Revengeance 2 than making this fucking stupid zombie game or whatever they're doing. We got Sega, some more Sonic games. Spike Chunsoft, I don't know what they do. Squeenix, some more Final Fantasy, no one cares. I don't know. The Final Fantasy looks okay, but it's like eh. I don't know what this sun is. Praise the sun. Hold on, fuck. I can't. Starbreeze, okay. Dong and Rampa, okay. That's cool. Take-Two Interactive, not really familiar. Telltale Games. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some kind of Pokemon game on the Switch. I'm gonna call it the NX for a while, so sorry in advance. Don't get triggered, please. Final Fantasy 9. Well, we know Final Fantasy 7 is going to remake with your episodic bullshit. Take-Two Rockstar Parent. Interesting. Does that mean we'll see Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Switch or no? Nintendo Swatch. Yeah. Conception 2. Oh yeah, what a great game. Oh boy. I was watching someone else stream that and I felt their suffering. 2K games, huh? Okay. Telltale Games. I don't know. They have some pretty good ones. Like Wolf Among Us looks pretty good. A lot of their games are pretty good, from my understanding. Like the Walking Dead and the Night at the Museum or whatever. Night at the Museum. Night at the Poker Night 2. Night at the Museum. At the Poker Night of the Museum Poker 3. Trag Nordic. That sounds familiar. Nordic. Yeah, I know, it was hilarious. I didn't really hate the I hated the combat of that game. Like, the memery that went on was interesting, but it just, like, the game itself, the gameplay was too boring for me to actually get it into. Yeah, exactly, Gambit. Telltale Minecraft. Didn't Hootie say he was gonna stream that game? Darksiders. Oh. Rip. Something RPG. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hold on. Tokyo RPG Factory. I don't know what they produce at this factory of Tokyo games and RPGs. Oh, he did stream it. Okay. I tried streaming Darksiders too. You guys fucking hated it for some reason. I don't know. That game got, like me, less viewers than my Tales games usually do, so I don't know. It was rough. It kind of made it hard for me to continue. I wouldn't mind revisiting it someday, but I don't know. Darksiders 1 was kind of fun. It was really much like Dark Zelda kind of thing. I don't know. Titty Games. I don't know what Titty Games make. Ubisoft. I mean, I don't know what we expect from Ubisoft at this point. Yeah, I played the first game and I streamed it and it was fine. And then when I started the second game, people didn't seem to really be that interested, so... What was my favorite games for Nintendo? Metroid and Metroid. And I mentioned Metroid. No, Metroid's really good. I like Zelda games quite a bit as well. I never finished Skyward Sword. Maybe one of these days I'll do it, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, man? So tired. Time for sleep. I pretty much like all the Metroids, with the exclusion of a few ones, but yeah. MR2 is okay. It was interesting. I like the nighttime weather here. Permission, yeah. I mean, these hasn't been confirmed yet. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someone just does a clever ruse. Um, Warner Brother. I don't know about Warner Brother. I didn't see anything about touchscreen. I don't think it will. I'm almost glad it won't. So there's gonna be no touchscreen, no stylus so far that we've seen. Which honestly is fine. I don't really care much for the gimmicky shit. I just want to play my fucking game. Uh, this company, my favorite, that I don't know what the fuck that says. Some kind of foreign language company. WWise Autodesk. That sounds like something for like a IT company. I don't know any of these companies. Cryware. I thought that had something to do with, like, I think Havoc, Cryware, and FromSoft all worked on some kind of art shit. Okay. We bullshit. Okay. Dina. No idea. Epic Games XD. Um. Okay. Fmod. Fredmod. I don't know what Fmod is. Havoc. I don't know. There's something with Dark Souls 1. Rad. Something. Sane Tools. Silicon Studios. Not sure. Ubiquitous. Uh, something. I don't know. Unity and web technology. So, pretty much like this bottom half. I don't really know what they do, but I mean, it sounds good. Apparently, like this compared to like the original Wii U partners, like this is like more than doubled. Miitomo. Oh, okay. This music would put me to sleep. Fuck. Sleep now. um. Lily's rhyming frameworks. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about the NX right now, or the Switch. Um, oh no, that's not all I have to say. Okay, so let's go back to the video real quick. Let's see, where do I have this? Do I still have the video? I don't know if I do. I do. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna go scan through this real quick. Okay, so we see that there's multiplayer aspect. We see that not only can you play multiplayer on one system using the two controllers. Fuck. Hold on a second here. Let me bring up the thing. Fuck you. Come on, fucking OBS. Stop being a shitlord. Alright, fuck you, OBS. Eat a dick. Alright. There we go. So, we see, like I said, you can play with two controllers there, which is interesting, by using the separate controllers. They're very tiny, so it's like, okay, this is kind of nice, I guess. Um, and then I guess there's some kind of, like, local, like, play you can play. So, like, if you have two NXs, you can, like, connect them to each other via, like, a local network or personal network, and play locally, which is pretty cool. How effective it is, I don't, it's yet to be seen. Like most of the time, like I don't know, like what games. I guess there's a few games you can play locally which work okay. Like maybe like the Triforce Heroes. Um, I guess Monster Hunter you can play online. I don't know how these larger scale games will work. Um, And then we have this chat, we have fucking this. Esports. Esports. Nintendo Esports. So I asked about this a little bit on Twitter, and I don't really know too much about what Nintendo does in esports, if anything. Um, I think it would be great if they actually did get into esports. There's a lot of, things to be done there and things to be made. Um, there's a lot of potential. The problem is there's a bunch of problems. There's a bunch of problems with the potential esports of Nintendo. Well, Nintendo, I don't think they have the budget for esports right now, honestly. The other issue, Splatoon Switch. Yeah, but what's going to make it any different than Splatoon? Like, that's the thing. So, I don't know if there's really a formula to make a good esport, right? There's not, like, there's nothing that says, um, I don't know, Link. I haven't heard of anything of a mobile connection. That would be interesting. They didn't show anything that would imply that because, like, when you see him on the airplane, he's just playing Skyrim and things like that. So that would be neat, but I don't know if they'll have any kind of cellular thing. I think a lot of companies kind of like to not get involved with that because usually you'll have to make devices specified for the carrier, and that is a pain in the ass. And like for example, the iPads. Like you have like when I worked at Best Buy, we had an iPad for Verizon. We had a 32 gig for Verizon, 64 gig for Verizon, 128 gig for Verizon. iPad this that the other thing, iPad 420 for Verizon, and then you had like eight more of those for AT&T, and then you like eight more for Sprint, and then another eight more for T-Mobile. So you have like fucking 20 different versions for just to be accommodating for the different carriers. So I don't think Nintendo's gonna want to deal with that. I don't want to know why anyone would want to have to deal with that, honestly. And Wi-Fi is so spread nowadays that it's becoming less and less of an issue of not having connection. So it's hard to say. Um, like even airplanes have Wi-Fi now. Some of them do at least. So it's like I don't know. Uh, shit. But like Splatoon as an esport, like I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything particularly about Splatoon that makes it appealing for an audience, right? Like you're painting walls and shit. Like, okay, that's cool. I'm sure there's like some sick, like 420 no scope, like snipe some guy across the screen maybe. But um, the other thing with Splatoon as an esport is that it's restricted to the Wii U, um, and not everyone has a Wii U, and the Wii U's online capabilities are so. The equivalent unlocked versions. That would be the genius idea, BK. But for some reason, I don't know why a lot of companies don't like doing unlocked versions of things. Um, and I don't know if every device. I think a lot of devices do have SIM cards now. I think Sprint used to not, and now they do. I'm not really sure. I guess it would really come down to them cooperating with these individual companies and having their hardware able to be compatible with their networks and stuff like that. So um, it really depends. And what benefit would they make from partnering with these companies as a like a business, monetary, um, how would it benefit them like monetarily through like a business perspective? So um, I don't know. It would be nice, but I don't know if they will. Um, But the online capabilities of the Wii U and many other systems in the Nintendo category, their online services are always like three steps behind everyone else, essentially. So like Xbox Live has been a thing for a long time. The PSN has also been a thing for a decently large chunk of time. I don't know who came first. They're both also paid services now. Uh, so in that regards, they can have servers that they can maintain because they're paid for. Um, so for like Splatoon, you have Nintendo service servers, which who knows where they're getting the funds for that, if they're even getting the funds for that. Xbox Live came first. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think you could play online on the original Xbox before the PS3 came out. So, um, but yeah, so you have an online system, but again, you're still only limited to the Wii U. So it's like, uh, and then how do you have spectators or you have like observers? So that's kind of a tough thing to do. Um, there's a lot of technical issues, just on that alone that make it hard to be like esports compatible. Um, and again, even like a game like Overwatch, it's hard to spectate or to observe to make the game interesting for the viewer. Um, so I don't know. Like a lot, there's always a lot of shit going on in like Overwatch. I haven't really watched any competitive Overwatch at all, and the game's fairly new. So as a new game, it's doing pretty well, but also being a newer game, it's going to take a while before it gets to a reasonable point. Not to mention, it's like, well, even if it does, it's not going to be like nearly as big as like Dota or League or some of these other games that are quite well known. I know we always even joke about StarCraft 2 being like a dead game, but that's even more prevalent to a lot of games like versus like maybe like Smite or something. Though I think some of the bigger tournaments are more streamlined. But yeah, so in that regards, it seems like a neat idea. I would love to see Nintendo get more involved with some of these different games. I know Smash is really popular, and that's a big esport right now as well. Um, the thing with Smash is that it's from a camera point of view, like you see everything that's going on, so you don't really need to have like dedicated observers for it. Um, so there's that. I'm gonna put my music on here again. Music. That's not music. Okay, there's music. What I want on the NX? Metroid. We're dying for a new Metroid game. Um, that isn't shit. I think the game, like the system has like from just looking at this hardware alone, it is Switchroid, yeah. I know it has a lot of potential. It seems like so, and that's not even seeing the specs yet. Just seeing that Skyrim's on there, seeing how like colorful the game system is already, and it seems fairly smooth. I think there's some frame rate issues. I think someone pointed out. Metro would be nice. Castlevania would be nice, but I don't care about Castlevania anymore. The company's dead with Konami. And we already have the new Castlevania coming out from Iga, so assuming that's gonna be good. It looks pretty solid so far from the demo. New Zelda looks good, of course. I like that. I don't know, from a hardware perspective, this game system is not gimmicky, so we don't know, like, there's not any crazy innovations you can really do with this system, which is honestly fine at this point. I like the idea of the mobile capability. Some other stuff. Voice chat, I don't know, I guess. I don't really care much for that. I might, I guess. Honestly, even when I'm playing like on Xbox or like PS4, I'll use like Skype or Discord now, of course, for voice chat. So most of the voice chats in any game are pretty mediocre. I guess if they have more competitive games like Call of Duty or like the Splatoon or some of these other new ones, you can have voice chat. It would be interesting. I want to say that they already had voice chat on the Wii U. I don't know. I think they did. It was not amazing, but it was something. I remember playing Monster Hunter. I think we had voice chat. Monster Hunter would be a nice game to see on the NX, especially if you can bring it anywhere. That'd be so fucking good, because I can just stream the shit out of that game, and then when taking a poop, I just play the NX, play some Monster Hunter? Hell yeah, dude. Wii U had video chat. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, so, I don't know. There's always a bunch of things there. I don't think it's an amazing innovation that needs to make a system good or not. Dual joysticks? Yeah, buddy. That's going to be good for some monster hunting. Well, the claw... I don't know. The nipple on the new 3DS is really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't, like, move as much as you'd like to. I know fucking Action Slacks and I were joking about this whole esports thing. This Splatter National, god damn it. Splatter National. But esports, yeah, I mean, esports, you know, I'm a fucking esport nerd. I like watching Dota 2, I like watching StarCraft 2. I probably watch Halo. Halo is kind of fun to watch through there. Halo being on the Windows 10 is gonna be kind of sick. That might open up a lot of doors. At least knowing that Halo Wars will be on there. I don't know how Halo Wars will do as any kind of esport either. Well, they shit out like new Monster Hunters like every other week, so like I wouldn't imagine not being on the NS or the Switch, because like they came out with 4, and it's like, here's Generations. Like, dog, it's been like fucking like 3 weeks since Generations came out. Like, can I like at least finish this game first? Like, fuck. So I mean, they come out with the Monster Hunter games pretty consistently. So I mean, that's fine. Entertainment Switch. NES. That'd been kind of clever, I guess, but... Well, they have a Super Switch, the next one. Super Nintendo Switch. Halo balanced enough for that? I would think it is, actually. It's all comes down to skill base, of course, as well. Because even if you have a rocket launcher, it doesn't mean someone with like a Magnum or whatever, or like a grenade couldn't kill you. But, yeah, I don't know how much like people watch it or how big of a scene it is. I don't think it's all that big, but it has a... no more loadouts. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they try to go like too Call of Duty with Halo 4, and that was another thing I wasn't really a big fan of. Yeah, wave weapon spawns. So, I don't know. It's not like a huge esport, but like Halo 5 is still significant, or Halo in general. More popular than Here's a New Earth, Rip the Dream. Oh, I forgot to check the demo stuff. I'm not really concerned about the rewards from the demo. I got the Ash thing. There's really nothing else I care about. Getting a few Stardust or whatever, you know, who gives a fuck. Huh. That's a shame, Link, because I'd love to play it, but I don't have an Xbox One. And I'm not really inclined to buy an Xbox One just for... I'm not inclined to buy an Xbox One just for Halo 5. But it would be cool. I know they have the new Xbox One, which would be kind of nice to have as well, but... You know, it's on the Amazon wishlist if someone feels super generous for some reason, but... Even then, I'm not even inclined to... Like, I have one game for it, it feels kind of awkward. Maybe there's, like, more games that come out that might be interesting, but... I don't know. But anyways, back to the esports thing. Neat idea. I would love to see Nintendo involved more into esports stuff. It says Smash has a big scene right now. Like, I know Smash is very popular. I don't really know how, involved Nintendo is. I know they had, like, the Mario Maker thing. I thought that was really cool. It was a nice, like, kind of, homage to the old, Nintendo World Championship, like, back in the day. So I don't know. I loved it. I would have loved to go to something like that. That would have been so fucking sick. Well, Metroid, is the Federation Force out yet? I thought it was. No, they're not really super involved in anything, and I think if they were remotely involved, that'd be interesting. I don't feel like they need to like fucking babysit the event, but it would be cool to see some promotion from Nintendo. Pokemon WC. Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. I know that I could see being an esport as well, but I guess the fighting scenes are kind of they can be pretty big here or there. It's hard to compete with games like Dota 2 though, because it's such a big deal, you know. Like even if you don't really watch Dota 2, like if you watch International, it's so fucking hype, dude. Like that's one of like the big places I want to go next year. Hopefully, go to the International. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all there needs to be said about the NX right now, or the Switch. Looks cool. I like the multiplayer stuff. I like a lot of the kind of mobility factor. Um, I really want the PSVR looks fucking sick. I really really want it. Shitpost and grin. Yeah, I don't know that the PSVR looks so sick. I have a lot of stuff for it already anyways, so getting the base system would be probably sufficient enough. Um, I don't know. Something I'd like to have, and I've definitely streamed the shit of that. No switching. Nintendo vs Nvidia. Yeah, that's really nice. Kingdom Hearts 2.08765. Yeah, dude, totally. It was like $400 for the PSVR. I don't know. I might make a goal for that later. Maybe after I'm done with all this traveling business. But, yeah, that'd be neat. So probably like 420 with tax. I know, Gambit. I know you're not making it up. I know they have the fucking weirdest naming conventions. Vape Nation with tax, yeah. Oh, I got StarCraft 2 working, by the way. My buddy Theo Mickelson told me how to fix it. I read something about this a little while ago. I'm like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. Apparently, if your game is crashing for StarCraft 2, the fucking thing, yeah, they put in 32-bit mode. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Stimpy? You idiot, Stimpy. It was not something I would ever thought to do, though. So, I don't know. I tried Googling it and I didn't have much luck. It's like, oh, you gotta hit the scanner repair. Like, I did that. Didn't fucking work. So, game plan for the next few days. So tomorrow I gotta do a dance stream. I got a fucking midterm I gotta do. It's gonna be boring. It should take me like 40 minutes to finish, but whatever. I don't know, this economics class is making me on the edge. It's so frustrating knowing that, like, your fucking education, like, hangs in the balance of one fucking class because it's something that you're never gonna use. I mean, I might use economics more than I would, let's say, like, English or something, but it's just like, fuck, man. I don't know. It's stuff I don't care about, and it's just annoying and frustrating. A better idea of what I'm doing for next semester, but even then, I'm getting frustrated just looking at the schedule because a lot of stuff is like not available. It's like, fuck. This school sucks ass. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a dance stream. I gotta do some Just Dance 2016. I don't know when the new one comes out. It should be coming out in the next week or two, I think. So that should be fun. On Saturday, I'll be doing a marathon of Metal Gear. I'm going to start with 1 and go to 2 and maybe 3. We'll see how far I get and within like 24 hours. Hello, only trash can. Please no spammerino. I mean, missed it, Chucky. Sorry, dude. I actually started like on a reasonable time today. Speedrun strats? Maybe. I could do speedrun strats if you guys would like. I don't know what my plans are really quite yet. I need to kind of figure things out by tomorrow. I'm listening to the I don't know what the hell's Vangelis. I'm listening to the Weather Channel music. Another Mario Strikers. What about Mega Man Soccer, dude? Come on, man. I don't know what Vangelis is. Sorry, my dude. Give us the forecast. Well, tomorrow it's gonna be fucking like 81 degrees, hot and humid in middle October. Hope you like global warming and climate change. Let's find out. It's a breezy 72 right now. Let's look what's going on tomorrow. So the forecast for hourly, it's 72 right now. It's going to be probably around average of 65 degrees. It's going to get a little chilly in the tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. What the hell is this hourly forecast? Yeah. It's going to get chilly tomorrow. It's nice. Next few days, we're looking like it's going to get cold as balls. Well, actually, it's going to be okay. So today it's 83. Tomorrow it's going to be 71. Saturday it's going to be 58. Sunday and Monday it's going to be 69. We're back down to cool weather. Chance of rain 25%. UV index is low. It's nice. I don't like them getting fucking allergies. So it's going to start cooling down over the week. So that's something to look forward to. Because it's been so fucking hot, and I'm so sick of the hot weather. I just want it to be cold. See what Joey has for our Snapchat. He's in Bel Air. Nice, dude. Prince of Bel Air. Ah! I need to switch on my fucking phone tomorrow still again. I meant to do it the other day, and they kind of talked me out of it. So now I'm, you know what, I can't not have a good new phone. Never seen Blade Runner? I've seen Blade Runner. I don't know what... It's been a very long time since I've seen Blade Runner, though. .81 degrees Fahrenheit for corrections. Oh, okay. You know, again, I said this is gonna be a chill stream because it is. It's nice to see the NX stuff. I think I'm gonna move on to some StarCraft or something. Kind of take the night easy here. StarCraft isn't super easy, but at least I could play on separate MMR, which is great. So they have a big patch recently. They added some new announcers. A bunch of different shit, so. But thanks everyone who stopped by for my NX stuff. I was thinking of making a YouTube video, which I still might. I know I already see everyone in the mother already has, but you know, it doesn't hurt to make some videos just for the sake of making them. Gonna hide the chat? I don't know why you're hiding the chat, but okay. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna switch over to some StarCrafts. Maybe check out some new stuff. They had some new commanders, they had new voice packs. They're really kind of stepping up their game with StarCraft. Unfortunately, it's a little too late in regards to what it would have been nice to have like years ago. But a nice better late than never is always nice. Um, so let me get that loaded up here. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be right back with StarCraft though. Like I said, tomorrow, dance stream, Saturday, Metal Gear Marathon. So make sure you're there. It's gonna be some good shit.